Hey guys, you're in a nutshell with me, Ina. Okay, vulnerable open work permit naman ang ating pag-uusapan. Meron tayong isang email sender. Kababayan natin, na-refuse daw ang kanyang application for a VOWP. But he insists, na mukhang for him talagang meron siyang dapat good chance of getting this one. So, himayin natin ang kanyang email kasama si Dayanara M. Puerto Bantigue. Thank you so much, Dayanara, again for doing this series with
Course.
me, answering yung mga email senders natin. Pasensya na kayo guys, kung hindi ko nadidiscuss yung ilang emails na dumadating sa akin. Okay, pumipili lang po tayo at medyo, iba-iba at medyo marami, yung mga nag-i-email sa atin. But we're trying.
Pipiliin din ni Miss syempre yung kahit papaano maraming pwedeng mag-benefit. 'Di ba? Isang tanong na
Oo,
maraming pwedeng mag-benefit, yeah.
correct. Okay, so punta ko na yung kanyang email. Portions lang to ng email niya, no? Kasi medyo mahaba rin siya.
Yes.
Right? Ay, wait. Tatanggalin ko na nga muna yung mga title ko para hindi maharang. Okay. Sabi niya, I need your advice about, ano ba to? Teka nga. Ayan. Regarding yung VOWP application which was recently refused. I'm very confused about the reason. Sabi niya, okay, sabi raw kasi ng consultant niya, videos cannot be uploaded to IRCC, only photos. So wala siyang nasubmit na video evidence. However, based daw dun sa refusal, it seems IRCC expected video proof. Okay, even if the video is not directly related to my welding job, which is confusing to me. Okay, ang nangyari po kasi, okay, next photo. So, ang kanyang trabaho ay, yun, welder. But, in reality, I was not working as a welder. Instead, na-assign daw siya ito to collect steel fences, which is not welding work, he says. At one point, I was sent away to a garage and I had to travel approximately 367 kilometers together with a mechanic. Okay. So dahil dyan, meron siyang, kumbaga, safety concerns doon sa kanyang job na yun. For example, yung pinadala daw siya sa isang garage. Nakuha ko ba yung email?
Yes.
Ito, yan. So sabi niya, currently rin pala, he is receiving EI benefits. I would like to ask, is it possible to request a consideration for a refused VOWP? Paano ba daw yung sa videos? Can videos showing my work situation or environment, even if not directly related, kasi nga iba yung job na ginagawa niya, I would assume, dun sa videos na balak niyang ibigay. Pwede daw ba yun i-upload sa IRCC during reconsideration? Should my consultant and I submit a reconsideration together, or would it be better na siya na lang? Teka, tama ba? Wait, tanggalin ko tong ilalim. To submit a new application pala, sorry. Consultant recon or submit a new application.
Okay.
Let me just also read. Ito, I'm looking at yung email niya mismo. No? Yung safety concerns niya about the job is, sabi niya, what if we had an accident on the road? Would I be covered by insurance? Was I protected for my own safety, especially since I did not have any legal document or written agreement confirming na tinatanggap niya yung ganong trabaho. Kasi nga welder lang ang kanilang pinag-usapan. Okay, so Dayanara, what do you think? Oo nga, una sa lahat, pwede bang mag-reconsideration for VOWP?
Yeah, standard po for refusals would be yes, reconsideration within the next 30 days or immediately. It could be filed by the consultant or him, either. Okay, ideally yung consultant sana kasi syempre part 'yon ng duty niya with the client. So, yeah, so you can submit the consultant can submit for you, or if you wish to submit for yourself, pwede din naman, you're not gonna be denied that. Okay? And then after let's say 2 weeks, 3 weeks, walang response ng IRCC for the consideration because they're not mandated to respond sa consideration.
Oh.
They're not obligated to. There's no law that compels them to respond. Then reapplication will be necessary. Pero you will need enough evidence. I think hindi sapat yung naging evidence na sinubmit po niya. Hindi naman niya kasi sinabi din kung ano yung mga
Oo nga.
evidence na sinubmit niya. Hindi rin naman niya sinabi kung ano yung magiging laman ng mga video kasi in reality, mahirap po talagang mag-send ng video. Kahit po doon sa listahan ng mga evidence na meron ng IRCC for VOWP applicants, wala namang video inclusion kasi naintindihan ng IRCC yung system nila, hindi kakayanin na mag-store ng ganun kalalaking file. 'Di ba?
I
Ang
see.
submission
Okay.
sa IRCC would be as large as 4 MB or 2 MB in some portals. So it's really limited. Mahirap talaga mag-send ng videos. Pero another evidence siguro na pwede niyang gawin is a letter or a statement or a report from an abuse support situation. Lumapit na ba siya sa consulate ng Pilipinas to discuss this type of issue?
Okay.
Tumawag ba siya sa police at nagreklamo doon na I'm being forced by my employer to travel 400 kilometers with a mechanic, ganyan. With the insurance, it depends kasi meron ka ba hawak mo ba yung provincial health insurance plan? May OHIP ka ba kung nasa Ontario ka, for example, meron ka ba nun? Kasi kung meron ka nun, covered ka kung ano man ang mangyari sa'yo. 'Di ba?
Alright.
Pero meron bang private insurance na binigay sa'yo yung employer nung hinire ka nila? Kasi it could be something, meron ka bang private insurance na kinuha mo for yourself? Ano ba yung arrangement ninyo regarding insurance? 'Di ba? So, yan, yun para dun sa question niya regarding coverage during the travel. But it's very important for the IRCC to have a third party showing evidence. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng third party? It could be a colleague writing a letter for you as a witness.
Ipanotarize.
It could be an affidavit or just a simple letter with the attachment ng ID para pwedeng tawagan in case for verification. Photos of yung bang pangongolekta mo ng steel materials, nag-cause na ba yan ng bruises and stuff? Meron ka na bang na-experience na medical issues like back pain? Kasi nga nagbubuhat siya ng mabibigat, di naman niya dapat ginagawa yun as a welder. It's very important to keep communicating with your employers through texts, through email. Okay?
Pero naka-EI na daw siya eh. 'Di ba sabi niya, naka-EI? So baka wala na siyang work.
Yeah, it could be na wala na siyang work, miss, o naka-sick leave siya. Baka nagkasakit na siya dahil dun sa nangyayari, kaya nakakuha siya ng employment insurance. We don't know, hindi rin naman niya diniscuss. So, it's very important to gather third-party evidence. Ito like kung sinasabi, IRCC will not take just your word for it.
Alright.
Okay? Hindi sapat na ikaw galing lang sa'yo. Kailangan galing sa ibang tao na kinonsulta mo. Nag-consult ka na ba sa isang therapist for kung meron mang mental, kumbaga anxiety na binibigay sa'yo, yung ganitong situation. Meron ka bang letter from, again, a colleague, a co-worker na nakakakita ng ganitong situation? Kinwestiyon mo ba nung sinabi nila na magta-travel ka ng 400 kilometers with a mechanic? Did you send them a text na, why are you assigning this job to me?
Okay.
This is not part of my job description. And then, nag-reply ba sila sa'yo? Kasi kapag nakasulat, pwede mong i-attach yun as evidence. A lot of our kababayans, wala silang written evidence ng mga sinasabi sa kanila, yung mga ginagawa sa kanila. Lahat ay verbal. Verbal. So, pagka lahat verbal, dehado ka. Kasi wala kang black and white evidence na mapepresent sa IRCC. So, ang lagi kong advice sa kanila is kung natatakot kayo, yan ang purpose ng ating consulate at embassy is to protect Filipinos na nasa Canada. So, go to them. Okay. Diba? During your day off or call them, ask them for advice kasi pwedeng sila yung mag-vouch for you, magbigay ng statement. Pwedeng sila yung mag-assign sa'yo ng bagong lawyer, a labor lawyer, or ilapit ka nila sa legal aid para matulungan ka without without it being your expense. Ito ang isa sa purposes ng ating consulate. So, I suggest lumapit sa kanila, humingi ng tulong tungkol
Alright.
dito. Para kung mag-a-apply man po kayo ulit ng open work permit, ng vulnerable open work permit, at least meron na kayong other evidence na pwedeng i-present galing sa kanila. Yeah.
Yeah. I think one option also is yung mga non-profit na mga settlement
Organizations.
Yeah, pwede
Correct.
yata yun, ano?
Yes po. Parang
Oo.
sa mga abuse naman, sa domestic abuse, meron tayong mga shelters like ANOVA, yung mga
Oo.
ganyan. Meron din po tayong mga labor groups na tumutulong. You can possibly contact, I think we have Migrante in Canada.
Oy,
So,
oo,
you
may
know, that's
migrante.
also something that you can contact. Kasi at least organization sila, hindi man sila yung mismong tumulong sa'yo, pwede ka nilang i-refer sa
Yeah.
pwedeng tumulong sa'yo. Pero a lot of people don't immediately think of our consulate, which is really
Yeah,
weird.
okay.
Yung embassy natin. Kasi yun,
Mabilis ba sila mag-respond, Dayanara? You know, sorry guys, wala pa akong contact sa mga consulate natin
Yeah.
dito sa embassy, no?
Opo. Well, I mean, the fastest response you can possibly get is through 911. Kung talagang tingin mo ay
Yeah,
delikado
okay.
ang iyong buhay, pinipilit ako, ganyan. You can definitely call 911 and the case report na magkakaroon ang RCMP or kung nasan man po kayong province, ganyan, ay pwede niyong gamitin sa VOWP application. Kasama
Yeah.
yon sa pwedeng additional evidence. That's the fastest response you can get. Kasi mabilis ang 911, ang police response sa Canada.
I mean, sa consulate,
pero sa consulate, from what I heard from Attorney Lou, kasi di ba si Attorney Lou, you had a discussion with him regarding maintaining Filipino citizenship versus Canadian citizenship. Di ba sabi niya, mas skilled yung mga foreign, yung mga workers natin, foreign assistance workers natin, compared to foreign assistance workers of other countries. Kasi mas maraming Pilipino na nasa abroad kesa sa ibang mga lahi.
Yeah.
So, they have certain sets of skills. They probably have protocols in place to assist, mga Pilipino na nakakaranas ng abuse.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, email sender, yes, you may. Qualified siya. I think his biggest concern is if pwede pa rin siya mag-apply. Ang sinasabi ni Dayanara, strengthen your next application. Baka nga, hindi maganda yung presentation ng inyong application before. Meron pa pala siya kasi sinabi. By the way, kasi I'm here in his email. Sabi pa pala niya, additionally, I experienced serious financial hardship. Delayed na raw siya ng 2 to 3 months sa rent. And my employer, sabi niya, advanced 11 weeks of rent payment, which caused me significant stress, depression, and anxiety, contributing to my vulnerability. Yun.
Okay. So in that case, where I would say show your financial statements, your bank statements, the deductions that your employer took from you.
Okay.
Ganyan. Kasi makikita naman po sa bank statement na wala yung income for the last 3 months.
Okay.
Diba? Pwede rin ipakita yon. That would be additional documentation as evidence of financial abuse.
Pwede ba yun? Oo nga, in advance ng ganun ng halos 3 buwan.
Yeah, siguro kasi parang ang problema kasi, Mrs., yung employer nag-arrange siguro siya ng accommodation, tas siya rin yung babayaran.
Oo, ganun na nga.
Which is hindi dapat. Dapat sana siya yung magpo-provide. Kung kasama yun sa contract nila, siya yung magpo-provide ng accommodation at his or her expense. And then meron lang silang arrangement. Ang question din dyan is, did you sign a lease agreement with your employer regarding your accommodation? What was the inclusions sa iyong contract? Ng mga ibibigay niya sa'yo? Will they provide you private insurance? Will you be eligible for the provincial insurance? Yan din po yung mga questions eh. So, yeah, I think pwede naman po siyang mag-apply ulit ng VOWP. It's just that he or she needs more third-party evidence before niya gawin yun. Just to be safe.
Okay. So, yung recon or reapplication, nasabi mo na pala ni Dayanara kanina yun, ano?
Do both.
Do both? Alright. Pwede ba yun sabay?
Opo, parang sa una muna recon,
Oh,
wait for 2 to 3 weeks, and then pag hindi
okay.
po nag-respond, reapplication.
Got it. Okay. So, that is it. O, email sender. Good luck sa'yo. Meron pa ba akong na-miss sa kanyang email, no? I think we got it all covered naman.
Yeah, so parang
Okay.
ano siguro siya, miss, parang naano siya na, ano ba yan, parang inabuso lang ako, tapos dininay pa ako, ano
Oo.
bang, parang, a lot of people may think na dahil vulnerable open work permit, mas relaxed ang IRCC. That's not true. As with
Right.
all other applications, you need adequate evidence. And
Yeah.
understand that you are, in a way, filing a case against another person. So, sa
Yeah.
mata ng IRCC, kailangan nilang tingnan ito on an equal footing.
Correct.
Okay? So, you know, you have to provide more evidence than you think is necessary. Videos, I don't know kasi paano mo i-send yung videos link. Hindi naman sila kadalasan nagtatanggap ng mga ganun. So, siguro don't go for videos kasi sa panahon ng AI, madali na ding ng
Oo.
videos. Baka hindi sila ganun ka trusting pagdating sa ganun. Go for consulate assistance, police assistance kung kailangan, migration settlement organizations,
Mhm.
show your bank statements as evidence of late payments, show your contract, kung ano yung stipulations na mga hindi natupad. Yeah, so that's probably how I would do things. But for me, I'd go to our embassy. Definitely.
Alright. Okay, again, no, before we end the episode, napakita ko to nung una, guys. It's only for informational purposes, does not constitute legal advice. Magkonsulta kayo ng authorized, qualified immigration professional kung talagang kailangan pa ninyo ng mas specific guidance for your case. Okay, kahit itong si email sender, 'di ba? Hindi natin alam pa rin talaga yung kompletong storya. No, we only are working with the email that he sent us. But anyway, I appreciate all the emails na pinapadala ninyo. Pasensya na kayo kung hindi ko nare-replyan kayo, no? Yeah, I try my best, guys. All right, thank you so much, Dayanara.
Mahirap
Eduardo
may mga maliliit kaming bataching kaya mahirap talaga.
Oo nga. Okay. Oh, happy Guys, nire-record namin to Valentine's Day. O, di ba? Ang aga-aga.
Ang
Salamat ulit,
aga-aga.
Dayanara, for your time.
Of
I'll see
course,
you
happy
guys in the next
Valentine's Day,
one.
everyone. And also, happy
Bye!
Family Day sa
Oh yeah, happy
Monday.
Family Day on
Happy
Monday. Long
Family
weekend
Day
tayo.
po.
Okay, bye!
Bye!